against the advice of my therapist, I go down a little Facebook rabbit hole because she has a public profile and that's her fault. So I start clicking around. Bethany Reed, okay. Lives in Manhattan, duh, we knew that. In a relationship with, I click on it.
No way. Another virgin. What? Bruh.
Rajesh Rangat Ramanajanana. She is dating an Indian dude, and this dude is Indian as fuck. Oh my God, look at his name. Look how big his name is. It's so big, it barely fits in his Facebook profile. So big, 10 syllables. Rajesh Rangat. Are you fucking kidding me? You know how many letters are in the alphabet? How many letters are in the alphabet? How many letters are in the alphabet? There's 26 letters in the alphabet, right? You know how many letters are in Rajesh Rangat Ramanajan? 25. That's one less letter than the entire alphabet. Come on. How easy is my name? Hasan Minhaj, so easy. She's like, fuck that. Give me Rajesh Rangat Ramanajananam. Rajesh Rangat Ramana. Motherfucking Jananam. I'm like, no. God is laughing at me. God is laughing at me. Now, against the advice of my therapist, I make contact. She's like, do not make contact. I'm like, hey, I pay you to tell me what I want to hear. She's like, if you need closure, go for it. Thank you, Janet. I'll see you next week. I was like, Bethany, crazy situation. I got a gig in New York next week. I didn't. I would love to meet up. She's like, yeah, let's meet up. I was like, yeah, let's meet up. I go from LA to New York. Direct flight, Pizza Hut money. I'm walking through the streets of New York. I'm pissed. I said, what? How is this possible? How is this possible? Rajesh Rangat Ramana. How does she even make love to this guy? Oh my God, Rajesh Rangat Ramanajanam. You Rajesh Rangat Ramanajanam. I want you so bad. Put your Rajesh in my Rangat Ramanajanam. Stop imagining her having sex with Rajesh Rangat Ramanajanam. You got leverage. Walk in there. Be cool. Walk in there. Be confident. Be like this, dude. Walk in there and just own it. Be like this, man. Be like this.
Like Drake.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, do that with this, and then lick the lips and go, what's up? It's like, yeah, I'm practicing it. Get to the door. Dad, yeah. Open the door. Then I hear, hey, Hasan. She's sitting outside. She saw me do this shit in the street.
Oh.
I was like, oh, hey, what's up? Someone sitting there? Cool. I just like walk up and I'm like, all right, yeah. I'm just sit here, cool. All right. I'm sitting there. You know how when you see someone from your past and all of a sudden you're that age all over again? So all that Kanye juice just goes out of my body. I'm sitting there and I can't say anything. It's like when the adults in Charlie Brown talk, like, wah, wah, wah. I just can't say anything. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm like, dude, are you gonna be a dartbook again? Say something. She starts talking about rent control, and I just cut her off, and I was like, Bethany, do you know why I'm here? I'm here to talk about prom. And her face went white. You guys knew she was white, right? Like, it went white. And I was like, look, you knew my situation. You knew it. I was ride or die for you. At that age, that's a lot. You weren't the same for me. Fine. Whatever. But then what makes matters worse is you had me socially crucified in front of everybody. You knew how hard it was for me growing up. And then I was so insecure at that age that I couldn't even date another white person because I was afraid of being with them and then not being able to be with them because of something I can't control, like the color of my skin. Do you know what that's like? And now what makes matters worse, I'm trying to pursue my dreams. I'm trying. But now you're out here, you're writing about me, you act like we're cool when we're not. Why do you do that? And she was like, I am so sorry. But you know, we were 18, right? Like, I really wanted to go with you. But my mom, she's very controlling. And do you have any idea what it's like to have a parent that controls every aspect of your life? And I was like, no, I don't. What is that like?
No.
I would love to hear that story. Tell me what? She's like, listen, I wish I could have gone with you, but I can't change the past. And for what it's worth, I never thought you'd ever want to talk to me ever again. But the reason why I write about you is because I see you. You're out there. You kept your promise. So even if you never want to talk to me ever again, I'll always be rooting for you. You know how you carry hatred in your heart like this? About people in your past, like, they did this, this, and this to me. Fuck them. Down them. In that moment, I let it go. I crushed it like a Voldemort Horcrux. But then I had to ask her the question that we're all thinking. What about Mr. Rengat Ramanajananam? How is that possible? And she's like, look, when I moved to New York, I hit it off with this guy. We start dating. We decided to move in together. And then I needed money for a deposit, so I called my mom to help me with it. And I was like, yeah, what did your mom say? And she's like, my mom was like, no, I'm not going to help you with that. You know the way our family is. So make up your mind. And I was like, well, what did you say? And she's like, I told my mom, not again. This isn't high school all over again. Raj is a good person, and so am I. So I'm going to be with him because it's the right thing to do. I hope you make up your mind. And I'm looking at her, and I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you hunting down people from your past like a psycho? You're not Liam Neeson. What is going on? And then I realized you don't even give a shit about this person. I didn't. I care about what she represents, man. For all of us growing up, you just want that cosign. Go to people telling you're good enough. That cosign being like, hey, come here, sit here. You're good enough. You're validated. But that's not the American dream. It's not reaching out and asking for a cosign. It's doing what every generation did before you. You claim that shit on your own terms. You did that on your own. Pizza ciders. 9 in a box for just $10. You did that on your own. You're not Hasan Minhaj. You're Hasan Minhaj. This is new brown America. The dream is for you to take. So take that shit. Stop blaming other people.
Good storytelling.
Now I'm standing outside of the restaurant, and I can't even concentrate because I know she's more evolved than me. And she's like, hey, listen, next time you're in New York, me, you, and Raj should hang out. I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. To the subway station. But I take one last look at the restaurant, just to see her one last time, to know that, generational change is possible with one choice. I turn around and I look, but she's gone. And I never saw her again.
Chilling scares.
I did keep my promise, though. And, I kept doing comedy. I never knew if I would do anything more than Pizza Hut, And you know how you hit that point in your career when your parents give up on you and they move on to the next child? They're like, we tried with Hasan, move on to Aisha. And one day I get an email from my manager, hey, do you want to audition for The Daily Show? ? That's not a question mark email. That's a statement email like, hey, Pizza Hut, audition for The Daily Show. So I submit a tape. 2 days later, I get a call. She's like, hey, Jon Stewart saw your tape. He wants you to come to New York. He wants you to audition in New York. But you have to write another original piece. Can you write another original piece? I was like, no, I can't. What? I can't make lightning strike twice. I'm not Larry David. I can't do Seinfeld and Curb. I can't make
Oh my God.
I'm walking back and forth in my shitty one-bedroom apartment. I'm looking at my air mattress. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die here. And it's amazing how racism will always happen to you when you need it the most. Right? It's like changing the oil on your car. You're like, oh, 15,000 miles, racism. So I'm watching this show called Real Time with Bill Maher. You guys seen the show, Real Time with Bill Maher, right? You know Bill's general demeanor, right? He's like, hey, do you believe in God? You're a fucking idiot. And everyone's like, oh, the atheist prophet speaks. So he was on the show. Remember this clip went viral? Him, Ben Affleck, right? Bill Maher's like, I don't know, man, these Muslim people, 85% of them hate our freedom. We gotta round it up. We gotta accommodate. We gotta figure out how to contain them. And Ben Affleck's like, whoa, are you crazy? Round them up, contain them? Dude, we did that to the Japanese. You can't just do that to people. Am I crazy? And I was like, no, you're not crazy. You're my white prince. Don't you realize what happened in that moment? We got our first A-list celebrity to back the Muslim community. We got Batman, baby! He may not be the hero we want, but he is the hero. but those are real names. And I was like, that's the piece, Batman versus Bill Maher. I write the piece, I'm from LA to New York, ding dong, welcome to the Daily Show. That's not how it is, but you get it, right? The producer, he answers the door, he's like, hey, come on in, run your audition with me. When you're ready, John will come down, okay? So just run it with me. We're walking down the hallway of the Daily Show, and I see all these photos of the old correspondents that came before me. Steve Carell, John Oliver, Sam B, Jason Jones, Ed Helms, Stephen Colbert, me? Kima Roti, me? No, come on, you know we don't end up this far. You know the way it is for us. Middle management till we die, cube life till we die life. We're not on that stage ever. I walk into the studio and I see that Daily Show globe. It's so blue, I can't tell you how blue it is. And now I'm like sweating through my suit. The producer's like, hey man, just sit down with me. We'll run it a few times. And I sit down and I get to the desk. And sitting presidents have sat on that desk. I sit down and we're running it the first time and I'm nervous. He goes, hey man, just slow down, all right? We run it a second time. Now I'm stuttering. And he goes, hey man, relax. You're funny. Which is a telltale sign of someone being like, hey man, you're not funny. You probably shouldn't relax. And now I can feel it. I'm choking. We've all been there. Everyone's gonna be like, hey man, how'd it go? And you're like, prayer hands, positive thoughts, You're not. You are choking. MCAT, DAT, you're going to the Caribbean, it's a wrap. You choked, right? Too real? It's real. We've all been there. And I'm like, fuck. I can feel this turtle head coming out of my butt. I'm really nervous. I'm pooping my pants. I'm like, no, we're about to run it for a third time. Then I hear, na 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 na, and I know that voice. It's Jewish Yoda. It's John. But he's walking through the tunnel where all the guests come. So he's just backlit. So I just see a giant shadow walking towards me. And I can hear his accomplishments in each step, just like, boom, I am Jon Stewart. Boom, 22-time Emmy Award-winning Jon Stewart. Boom, I redefine political satire and comedy. What have you done? I'm like, I don't know. Have you heard of Pizza Hut?
Nice pizza.
Then he steps into the light, and he's shorter than I thought.
Oh.
He has all this scruff on his face. And I look at him, and I'm like, Dad? Like he had Jewish Najmi vibes. He shakes my hand, I could feel it. I felt like he had slapped me in a previous life. I was like, I know this hand. We're sitting there, he starts riffing, I start riffing, he starts riffing, I start riffing. The prompter guy's like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. I'm like, I got this, prompter guy. I had it all memorized in my head. One shot, Mom Spaghetti, 8 Mile, and I started like a fucking Russian gymnast. I was like, thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. And I tucked that turtle head back in my butt. We're going home. I walk out the door, but then I hear a voice behind me. Hey man, where are you going? And it's John. I was like, oh. I live in LA. I gotta go back to LA. Oh, well, I'll see you Monday, right? I was like, why?
Oh, you got the job.
Why?
Well, you work here.
Aww.
So I'll see you Monday, right? I couldn't believe it. I was like, the Oscar speech, go! You gotta say what you gotta say. What I wanted to say was, John, this is one of the only things that I've gotten in my entire career that my dad actually knows. So thank you.
No.
But what I said was, John, my dad knows you. And he's like, yeah, I'm sure he does. All right, man, I'll see you Monday. He walks upstairs. I pitch my, oh, no, you're not just Gordon Levitt. You're Hasan Minhaj. You don't read The Daily Show. I run outside. It's one of those crazy New York days. I call my girl. She's crying. I call my mom. She's crying. I call my dad. He says, good job. What? Say it again. I can't hear you, Dad. Say it. A car almost hits me. Bam! I'm like, no, I can't die. I gotta drop the greatest, saddest update known to man. I run upstairs, I open up my laptop, I fire up Facebook, and then I see this.
He's like, Ups and downs, ups and downs.
You guys see this, right? Don't you know what this means? Don't you get it? I'm the cure for racism. All right, maybe I didn't cure it, but everyone has a definitive purpose in life, right? Some people are put here to find a cure for cancer or find a vaccine for Ebola. My life is definitive proof that once you go brown, you gotta lock that shit down.
Lock that down.
So it's more than just like stand-up bit. It's like storytelling.
Yeah.
That shit got me a few times.
Yeah.
The
Similar
waterworks.
to Trevor.
He's cute.
The waterworks.
Similar
Yeah.
to
So.
Trevor.
Huh? Yeah, similar to Trevor, like his road to the success that he's at right now. Yeah, that was good. I mean, I watched this many times. No, it's more, like I said, it's more than just stand up, laugh and stuff. It's just like he's telling his story, so that's why it hit home.
Rags to riches story.
It hits home, like just cultural differences and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it, you know, like, so in case you guys are wondering, Bethany Reed, I looked it up along with millions of
No
other people.
way.
It's not an actual person. He's just
Aw.
using a different name
Gotcha,
for
gotcha.
his story. But,
Gotcha.
you know, you're not going to reveal other people's
Yeah,
identity
of
and all that.
course.
So, yeah, there's no Bethany Reed. I mean, there probably was a person, but of course,
Yeah.
hide your identity.
You looked it up. I would have looked it up too.
Yeah.
I was thinking that already.
I love
So
this.
yeah, it's the story. So he grew up in Davis, California. I grew up an hour away from Davis, California. That's why everything hits home. When he mentioned the mall, Arden Fair Mall, it just hits home. You can hear my voice, like it hits home, right? Like,
Yeah, the Camry and
yeah, the camera and all that stuff, and the cultural differences, the just so. And then he used like pop culture references, the Heisenberg Blue. Once you get that taste, you can't, it's
Okay,
yeah.
I got it after you said it.
Yeah, so-
I like the Pizza Hut stuff.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut and all that, friends calling. Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of Hasan Minhaj was watching or listening to his special. I didn't know he was on the Daily Show or anything until he explained it on here. Yeah, so anything else?
I like it. Yeah.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10 for sure.
Yeah,
I
so-
really want to see more of his stuff now.
Yeah, so I don't know how many specials he did, but like I said, he just dropped another special like a couple months from our taping here. For this taping, we're trying it different. We're watching the entire special, recording it all at once, and then seeing how much we could put per clip, depending on what YouTube's allow. Make sense?
Oh yes.
That makes it. Yeah, so we are in one sitting, so if need be, we're gonna break it up, or like all our other ones, except no intro, just our theme song, so to speak, or banters, or what have you.
Directly into it.
Yep,
Jump
directly
right
into
in.
it. So just let us know if this works. So you won't see this until probably the very end, but we don't know how many parts is going to go into all this. So on that note, if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Also hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Ta-ta for now. Bye.